And now we're gonna go to the Forsaken Outpost. Hey, wait a minute, I've been following all your videos, Game Wolf. Isn't that the place where the secret level opens up? Yes, it is. It takes 2 secret levels to open. We'll be heading over there. It's not like it's hard to find either, so don't worry about that. My other goal is to get 2 books. Alright, it starts a little Caves of Circe up. What else? Oh no, just don't get smashed in the face. This part of the hub is pretty simple, I have to admit. Except for when you have to jump into the actual outpost itself. Because there's the spot with the repulsor discs that I just ignored because I didn't feel like dealing with that. Even though I could have dealt with it, and it probably would have resulted in, like, one of those floating blue platform bridge things again. The other ones that go sparkle, sparkle. Okay, the blue man is, like, icosahedrons, and then I guess the green ones are more cubian. Or some shit. He's not having a good way. I would not think about meleeing him, so I'm not gonna. Oh boy, at least the screen scrolling again. And look, there's thunderstorms. Ooh, fancy. I'm living fancy. La 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 la. Oh great, more Slaughters. I sure love it when we add a bunch of Slaughters in a single area. Where is the challenge, you say? There is no challenge. We're just trying to annoy me now. The challenge is, how much can you tolerate this game? Rating impossible. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think this game is underrated or overrated. Oh yeah, you're also gonna need a key, which you can also find in the outpost, so don't worry about it. What was it, the rusted key? Yeah, there's also 2 other keys available in this hub that you'll need for the gibbet or gibbet. I don't know how that is. I guess the gibbet, as in like when you jib, as in die. It's a place where medieval prisoners get hanged and stuff. So look out for that. And then when they don't, they get thrown into the dungeon, you know, until they're ready to be hanged. And then the effluvium. The effluvium being like the sewers or something? Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's where they dump all the corpses and crap, literally. Liber Oscura. So that's the O. And we need the A. No, we're not going to Green Lantern Planet. Yes, I plant the Green Lanterns. Because I have such a Green Lantern thumb. At least it sounds like music again. It's not all atmospheric. Alright, more of these guys. More switches. Sadly, I don't think I see any more of those rock-on-string switches anymore. I kind of missed them already. It was kind of silly using them, but hey, they're a thing. Oh yeah, that next to the key is optional. I think a few times playing this, I actually missed this area entirely. I'm just like, I don't need to be here. But you can come here anyway. Why, you ask? Because there's vials down here. That's one reason. Also, it's not a bottomless pit, so feel free to practice your jumping skills. That's probably why the vials are down there, when you take fall damage. Yep. But what's the real reason? Besides getting a percolator and pressing that switch. Well, the switch just makes a shortcut that you can't use yet. Except taking that mana, which is nice. But there's another way to get in here, which is what that shortcut, quote-unquote, might be for. Otherwise, you don't really need it. There's another way to get to that mana, and that axe. And my axe! Axle. Razor. Fudge. These are the warriors. As spoken of in the manuscripts, the ancient manuscripts on the tablet of your choosing. Come across A place where we don't live. It's a place that we have forsaken. Okay, the door's open. Feel free to get all your health bunches here. Maybe you should get out your quietus and just quiet the hell up, please. Did I mention those monster infighting? It doesn't come up much, but you can make it happen. It's just that usually when I'm fighting these enemies, they're in groups of each other as opposed to, like, different types. And usually it's like 2 major types at a time, and, you know, since a lot of them are just, like, bobbing and weaving and reflecting, or just moving around too fast, they don't always get a chance to hit each other. That's why it's usually the Etten that ends up hitting shit, besides me. Because they're too slow and dumb, otherwise. I mean, they are slow and dumb. Ah! That's not part of the respawning algorithm. They just teleported in. Yay, I missed almost everything. Now I am a true missing believer. Forsooth, my soothsayer. Forsooth. Dun, 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 dun. Gonna slash him. Slash him again. You know, what if I could just dual wield these things? Then what? I could dual wield axes, dual wield hammers, dual wield swords, dual wield fists, obviously. Even though, for some reason, I only use 1 fist. What's that about? Is he like this guy who, like, he just only works out his right side and his left side is frail as hell? Interesting concept for someone, by the way. I think I saw that in, like, I think that was a movie where someone only worked out, like, half their body. It's just like, oh, well, why'd you do that? It's like, I don't know. Just thought it'd make me interesting. It's like, great. You're just halfway fucked up then. Like, you sacrifice half your body to get, like, double strong in the other half, except that would just make you as strong as one, except using half the resource. I don't know. Alright, there's these 4 sectors, 2 Ettins in each. They press all the bullhead switches, and then a thing happens. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like repetition. Sounds like a lot of hoopla to me. I don't know why the lights are flashing in there. They're not seizure-inducing. They just have nothing to do with the thunderstorm flashing outside this area either. So I had no idea what's going on. It's not like the torches are doing that either. Maybe they are, and I don't know about it. Maybe you know, and you don't know about it. What do you say to that? I say pants. Oh, great. That's the sound of fun and happiness and joy. I'm so tired of these enemies. You might even think I'm tired of this game. I'm not. That's nothing to do with it. It's just constantly going and going and going and... Why does it take more energy to talk than it does to play video games? That seems silly. But maybe I have the answer. Maybe. No, not really. Dun 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 dun. Alright, you see that Korek symbol? There's something you need to know about it. I guess we'll deal with it when I've gotten the other book. The book of the... It's the Liber ass. I don't know. I use LibreOffice, by the way. I used to use OpenOffice. Then I don't. There we go. That thing's open. And if you've done all 2 things, the passageway opens to that portal. Alright. So this secret level is interesting. There's 9 bullhorn switches. You just gotta worry about 8 of them, because once you deal with 8 of them, then the 9th one appears. Every time you push 2 of these, more of the level opens up. And every time you push 1 of these, a random enemy gets summoned that you have to deal with. I don't know what the rhyme or reason to it is, but it's RNG, just so go with it. What's cool, though, is that these things go up randomly, one at a time. So I kind of have to keep wandering around until I see one, and then I can activate it. Except for the last one, which will stay up when it's available. If you haven't gotten any of your weapons, you're going to get them all here right now. Is that really the only reason to do this? Yeah. And you're done when you find the portal out. Except no substitutions. Dun, 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 dun. Fleshy fletchettes. That's what we want, and that's the place we put in the stuff. I have summoned a serpent, he wants to get snuffed. In a film that you shouldn't make. For real. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with you? You think every time you play a first-person shooter, it's a snuff film for your enemies. No. Whack job. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, nice fucking model. Yeah, I know. Dun, 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 dun. Does Beetlejuice still hold up? Yeah, kinda. I mean, it's not like a masterpiece or anything, but I can watch it again. I must have seen it a dozen times, so it must be good. But is it the best thing in the entire world? No, it's not even like... I don't even know if I could recommend it to everybody. I mean, maybe I would. It's just not... I don't know. I mean, if you like Tim Burton, you'll like it. So, I mean, yeah, I guess it depends on your opinion on, like, Tim Burton level director's works. Oh yeah, summon one of those. Looks like you've rolled poorly. Rolled. That's my new past okay. What's that called? A gerund? That's my new verbal participle of rolling. I have rolled. I don't know how to language right now. Just bear with me. Dun, dun, boom, bum, boom, bum, boom, bum, boom, bum. It's autumn time again in this grove of sacredity. I swear I've called a lot of secret levels Sacred Grove now. If this is the Sacred Grove, then where's the Minuet of Forest? Ha ha ha. It's nowhere, son. It is not in this time. You'll have to wait 7 years in the future. Alrighty. Looks like you're going down, and you're going down, and this guy is going down, and these guys, they're going down. These flechettes, they're not getting picked up. These guys, also going down. These vials, getting picked up. Boom, 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 boom. How it feels to hit two-headed man gum. First name Jonathan. Jonathaniel. Yes. You've heard of Billiam. Now watch out for Jonathaniel. Oh boy! I don't know what's up with that area right here, but like, I think the slime starts rising. I don't know if it's gonna cause your death, but you can stop it from rising after pushing the switch. I haven't really stopped to find out if I was going to get squished by the end of it, so I decided not to find out. There we go, I turned the drain on. Which I needed some medieval Drano, which I guess it would be like, what, goat bladder juice? Whatever you think might exist in that time. I mean, we didn't really have plumbing all that much, and yet we had wells, so I don't know. They call it the Dark Ages because we forgot to use soap. Hence all the diseases. We're so smart. Well, you know, as before we realized that things outside of our perception actually exist. So just because you can't see something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Looking at you, viruses. You think I don't know you exist. You totally exist. But we tend to be short-sighted like that, or more importantly, having trouble with object impermanence, which, you know, I guess it's weirder when it's something you've never actually interacted with before. But yeah, there you go. 2 heads are not better than my one. Yeah, 2 heads are only better than 1. If, like, somehow you can add the IQs of the 2 heads together. And I would not know how to do that. So I'm not gonna. They're certainly not exponential, though. You need to add the two IQs. You're not multiplied by each other. Bum, bum, bum. Looks like I've hit enough switches to make the mages come to my homecoming party. Alright, we want to go in another place like that. Going up this elevator, that's the place we go, this place with an X. Oh, interesting. I think this is like the intermission music now. Interesting. Dun, dun. Are we there yet? No, Ice Cube, we're not there yet. Are we there yet now? No, just because it's a sequel doesn't mean we're there yet. Aww. Is Ice-T there yet? Look, not everyone with ice in the name cares. I suppose you're correct. What about everyone with man in the name? Ask Dr. Wily. Really? Dr. Wily has robot masters named Method Man and Red Man? I had no idea. He's no match for Easy E-Man. Yeah, Mega Man versus 90s rap stars. That's an idea. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, Tupac Man. That would just be Tupac Man. Yeah, I suppose that you're right there. Dun, 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 doo 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 doo. I shall stop when I'm about to go back to the Castle of Grief. I'm just gonna walk a little ways and be on my merrysome waysome. That's Pigus Latisum for you're welcome. Oy. Oy. I just want to get to the next game already. But I have a mission to fulfill. A mission of mediocrity.